How's it going, everybody? It's Josh with Bnode University, Bnode Advertising. Today, we're going to do a video. I'm going to walk you through how to do a quick event page. Now, this is a really, really cool tool that a lot of people don't use. And we saw when we utilize this tool, we're actually getting a lot of numbers and increasing the traffic through the door of your open houses. This is for open houses. You can use it for other things, like if you're doing like a Toys for Tots, some type of toy drive, you're doing some type of event. This really helps increase the traffic and gets it out there without having to pay for anything. You can boost these and it gets seen a lot more than, say, boosting just a regular post. Also gives you the ability to copy that link and put it around other places. Invite the people you might be and you think that are interested, anything like that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start out really quick. I'm going to use one of our clients today. We're going to build an open house event page, okay? So we're going to go jump into it. You're going to go right down on your page, go to events. Once we're at events, we're going to create an event, okay? The very first thing you want to check, sometimes up here in the left corner, it's going to ask whether it's a public event or a private event. You need to make sure that it is a public event, okay? Otherwise, it's not going to get shared out there, all right? So I like to just put, this is an open house. And I always like to put the address. So we're going to use, this is Rockford, Michigan, Rochelle. We're just going to put Rochelle. You guys got to bear with me. I am having a horrible time typing today, but that's okay. All right, so it is an open house. Now, the next thing is location, all right? Now, the location is not your location on your Facebook is. We want to make sure we put in the address, okay? So we're going to get out of there, and it is at 3725 Rochelle Drive, Northeast, all there, Rockford, Michigan. Boom, there's our deal. All right, so the next is description. And I know you guys are probably asking, oh, what about the photo? I'm going to get to that. We're going to do that last, okay? This is just how I always do my open house events. And it's kind of my checklist in my head. If you make one of those, you'll start knocking these out really, 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 really fast, okay? So for description, I'm going to check over here. I'm on the website. Here is a description on her website right here of what it is, okay? And then I also have another person's website open to be able to go through and check the description here. Okay, read more. So what I want and why I'm checking this is I want the description to match and be uniform overall. So I want the description on the open house event page to be the same description that's on the website, to be the same description that is here on her Zillow. So that way you're not getting a whole bunch of mixtures of a bunch of different stuff. So all we're going to do is we're just going to copy and paste this right out of here. It is exactly the same thing on here on our website, so we're going to use that, all right? Now, you could write your own and everything, but I'm a firm believer in making sure that everything's uniform, okay? I also like to jump over here, and we're going to add in that we need a price, we need beds, bathrooms, so we're going to go ahead and add that in here. It's 409, 900. As you can see, I'm using this little just straight up and down. If you don't know where that's at, you're going to hit shift and it is the button right above your enter button. That's where it should be. Okay. But if you can see, if you look at this, it's kind of, it's listed down in there. But if you put it like this, it's the same thing that, Zillow is doing. So it's something that people are familiar with looking at. So you're keeping your stuff really familiar and making sure that the people looking at this, are much more, going to be able to recognize what it is. Now, it does have a whole description, but they can easily go down, hey, the first thing you're going to want to know is what are the dollars and cents of this and, what exactly is the criteria of this house. And it's 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. And what was our square footage on this bad boy? 2698, and that matches across here, 2698. Okay, now that's done for the description, okay? So the next thing we want is our category. We're gonna go down through here. Now, depending on what event you're doing, but again, this is for open houses, but you could do other stuff. Look through here and check and see what's on there. But this is for an open house, so the category is home, all right? Now, the frequency is going to be this open house. We're going to check and make sure that we have the same information here as we do there. Right. Frequency is going to be once. So we're going to go occurs once. Now, you have the option to do daily, weekly, custom. If it was in custom, we'll just click custom really quick. Let's say you were going to do an open house and it was on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, you'd be able to select your dates and times right here, put it in. It'll ask you, let's just select one. Let's say it was, this is Sunday. So we're going to put Sunday, okay? And you have the option to add the time, and then you can just keep picking dates. But we're not doing that. It's a one-time deal, so we're just going to leave the calendar. Okay, occurs once. This is happening on Sunday 12th. Here we go, January 12th. It is 1 to 3. So we want to make sure it ends also on there. 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. That's all done. Okay. Now, I'm doing this for our client, but I also always like to make sure that they get notification. So I will add a regular page right here. Now, in here, we're going to do keywords. Now, the keywords right here, you can put whatever you want, but if we do something like this, real estate. Now, see how it automatically predicted that? You want to use that one. So you want to make sure that you're using the ones that kind of come up in there. Okay, so I always use real estate. Let's see what else we have in here. I like to read through these to get a little bit on. So it is a peaceful custom home nestled on 12 acres with private lake frontage. It's got new stuff, master suite, fireplace. So let's do, for our keywords, invest. Let's try maybe investment. Nope, doesn't want to bring that one up, okay? So we're going to do vacation. Nope, doesn't want to do that one. So with 12 acres, I'd say you could have some pretty fun with horses. So maybe let's put some equine sports. That could be an interest. So what this is doing is these keywords are when somebody's searching for something, these keywords are going to help it pop up. So we want to put it out there. Okay, and it is 12 acres with a private lake. So let's do maybe what I would do on my private lake. I would do some fishing. So let's put a little bit of fishing on there. So those are just 3 different interests that you can put in there. It doesn't let you do any more. So if I see I'm trying to type, it doesn't want you to do more than 3. Now the open house is kid friendly. If this were an open house where, say it wasn't kid friendly for some reason, just don't mark it. So then we're going to scroll down. Now you have the options here to do a bunch of different stuff. You don't need to do any of this when it just comes to an open house, okay? So we're going to go down here. I'm going to change this to anyone can post. Excuse me, trying to get over a little cold. So the other thing that I'm going to do now that I've changed it to anyone can post is I'm going to put the post must be approved by a host or a co-host. So let's say you had, you were the listing agent, but you have one of your team members is going to do that. You would want to make that team member the co-host up here, okay? So that way they're the ones that are going to be there, all right? So that way, whenever somebody posts on this, you're going to be able to see it. Now, people might come across this event page and they're going to go, oh man, could I come, maybe 15 minutes early? Could I you know, does it have this? Does it have that? Whatever it is that they're looking for that they would post a comment. The reason I say that the posts need to be approved by the host or the co-host is so that you actually see them and you can get to them and answer them, okay? People can't ask questions through Messenger. Yes, I want that to be on there. People can't ask questions through Messenger, okay? So that way they can message you through Messenger and it won't go through the whole, you know, long dance where it's hidden in the thing and you got to approve it and all that fun jazz. Okay, so now we've gotten all of the core stuff set up. Okay, done, 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 done. The display guest list, that's at your discretion. You're going to want to go through, and I'll show you that after here, why that's important or not important. Okay, so the thing that we want to do is we want to change this photo right here. So I'm going to bring up website, and we're going to make a really, really simple one. We're going to throw really, really nice, cool brands. Okay, so we're going to save this. And we're going to go to the file for her. Maybe. Get that saved, okay? Now you can do all kinds of fun stuff with this. You could make this, you know, a whole slideshow. You could put in a whole bunch of different things in there if you wanted to. I'm just going to do one. We're going to take this right here. This is the whole file. It's got everything, but I'm just going to take the front of the house for now. Reposition that a little bit, make it nice. It's right there. Now, there is, depending on what computer you have or what type of software you have, you could use something like, I'll just show you real quick. We'll go and we'll get my video editor up. We could open that bad boy up. Go, we're gonna go new project. Virtual. This stuff isn't gonna show, so it doesn't matter. Now we're gonna add to that. We can go from this PC. Now from here, I want to go, and I'm just gonna grab a chunk of all this. And you know, since we're doing it, I might as well, we'll just make a cool little quick slideshow. If it's gonna let me. They're kind of nice, it's kind of engaging. Come back and check on that in a second. Okay, so we've got this done. We've got everything we want on there. We have the cover of this. Now, over in this video editor, when it finally finishes, there we go. All right, so I could go through and I could take all of these right now and just pull them right down. You know, we just go like this. Boom, we have 1 minute, 12 seconds, okay? Now, if you just hit play like this, it's going to give you a little virtual walkthrough of what people can expect to see when they come to the open house. Pretty cool, right? We can do something as simple as add a little background music. We can do anything like that, okay? I like to just go and pull a little custom audio. Let's add an audio file. Let's see if I can pull one off really fast. Um, how about this one? Let's do a little chasing. Make sure you have the rights to the music if you're going to use anybody's music. This is free. You can find some free music online. So this is what it's going to look like right here. Little walkthrough. So let's use that since we went ahead and did the whole thing. It's all good. We like it. It's good to go. That's just really an instrumental all the way through. We're going to put it in there. Finish video. I'm going to export that out. As you can see, I'm doing this really fast. And look, it's really, you can get it done really, really fast. I want to make sure I'm placing it in the right spot here. We're going to export it to that file. No, that is because I have so many clients that we built this stuff out for. I want to make sure I'm putting it in the right spot so that way I can find it easily. You should have your own file to put videos in, pictures in, anything like that. Make it simple. Work smarter, not harder. Now, as soon as this is done exporting out, it's going to want to give me like a little preview. I'm not concerned with the preview. I already previewed it. I know what it's going to do. Okay, so I'm just going to exit out of that. I'm going to exit out of here. Now, let's get rid of this cover photo. Bing. We're going to change this up. Okay, so we're going to go back to where I was at. It should be right in here. There you are. All right, so this takes a few minutes for for Facebook to approve it. So don't worry about it. It tells you right there. You can still publish it, everything like that. So this is all done. Okay, everything's good. Everything's good to go. We got the right dates. I'm double checking it one more time. I like my keywords. I like everything right here. We're gonna publish it, and I'll show you how quickly it actually works. It's gonna go through pretty fast. So your video is being processed. We have it all on here. Now the cool part is you can see the people reached, okay? That is placing this event in events going on in your area. So that's where the reach is at. You're gonna wanna share it to your page, schedule some posts out. And if you haven't seen the video, check out the video on how to schedule posts. You could do something as simple as copy and paste the ID number up here. Just copy and paste that and schedule that post. You're going to see what your responses are. So you can track this whole thing. It's a really, really nice tool. Now, I can't go in and invite because this is a client's page, but I would suggest that you go on when you build it for yourself. Go to invite friends. It'll pull up your friends list. Invite some people that you think, want, be interested in showing up, coming by, whatever it is. You can share it in Messenger. So let's say somebody, you have a lead come in or somebody calls you up and they're interested in a house and you go, hey, I got this open house going on. I'll share the information with you. You should check this out. I'll see you there. That way we don't have to worry about scheduling a showing. We're already doing an open house, okay? Here, we're going to share this as a post right now, just so it's there. We're going to put it on. There's our regular page. We're going to put it on there. Come join us this Sunday. How about that? That sounds pretty good. And we're going to post. That simple. Now that is done, it's shared. You could go in, you could ask your friends and things. Now look right here. Nope, it's not approved yet. But you can, you know, go and ask some of your friends on your page to share that. You can ask them to like it. You know, little things like that can really, really help get you a lot more traction. So that right there, guys, is how you build an open house event page. And you can see I did it pretty quickly. And it's still, you know, very, very good. It's not going to be anything bad. So what I'm going to do is just to show you how quickly that those things can get approved. We're going to go right back in. And there's our event. We go down to events. It's right here. Oh, and there's our video that quickly. Okay, turn the sound on. There's our walkthrough, guys. You can see everything. It's right here. So thanks for joining us for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, always feel free to book an appointment with us. Again, this is Josh signing off. You guys, thanks for taking the time to watch this. I really appreciate it.